How to overcome procrastination, unlock your productivity, and achieve success. Procrastination. We've all done it. You sit down to start working on something important, but instead, you find yourself scrolling through social media, watching videos, or doing anything but the task you need to complete. It feels easier in the moment, right? But after a while, procrastination can become a habit. And the more we put things off, the harder it becomes to get things done. But here's the good news. Procrastination doesn't have to control you. You can break free from it, unlock your productivity, and start achieving your goals. And it all starts with small, simple steps. 1. Understand why you procrastinate. First, let's talk about why we procrastinate. Sometimes it's because we're afraid of failing. We think, what if I try and it's not good enough? Other times, it's because the task feels too big or overwhelming. We look at a project and feel lost, not knowing where to start. Or maybe we're just bored and would rather do something fun than focus on work. Whatever the reason, it's important to understand that procrastination is not laziness. It's often a way we avoid discomfort. And once you understand why you're procrastinating, you can start to change it. 2. Break the task into small steps. When a task feels too big, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and avoid it. But the key is to break it down into smaller, more manageable steps. For example, if you need to write a report, don't think about writing the whole thing at once. Start with the first step, like researching your topic or outlining your ideas. Once you complete that small step, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment, which will motivate you to keep going. Small steps lead to progress, and progress leads to success. One step at a time, you move closer to finishing the task. 3. Set clear, realistic goals. When we set vague or unrealistic goals, it's easy to lose focus and get stuck in procrastination. Instead, set clear, specific goals that you can work towards. For example, instead of saying, I want to get fit, set a goal like, I'll work out for 30 minutes, 3 times a week. This makes the goal clear and measurable. You know exactly what you need to do, and it's easier to stay on track. The more realistic your goals, the more likely you are to stick to them and avoid procrastination. 4. Use the 5-minute rule. One powerful tool to beat procrastination is the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself you'll work on the task for just 5 minutes. Often, the hardest part of starting is getting over that initial resistance. But once you start, you'll find it's easier to keep going. Those first 5 minutes can turn into 10, 15, or 30 minutes of focused work. It's like tricking your brain into thinking, I'll just do a little bit, but then you get into the flow and end up doing more. Starting is half the battle, and the 5-minute rule helps you overcome that hurdle. Take action now. Procrastination is a challenge, but it's one you can overcome. By breaking tasks into small steps, setting clear goals, eliminating distractions, and being kind to yourself, you can unlock your productivity potential and start achieving your dreams. Remember, the key is to take action now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start where you are with what you have. The sooner you begin, the sooner you'll see progress. And the more progress you make, the more confident and motivated you'll become. You have the power to beat procrastination and unlock your full potential. Take that first step today and watch as your productivity and success grow. Keep going, you've got this. 5. Eliminate distractions. Distractions are one of the biggest reasons we procrastinate. Phones, social media, TV, they all pull our attention away from what we need to do. To overcome procrastination, you need to create an environment where it's easier to focus. Start by identifying your distractions. If it's your phone, try putting it in another room while you work. If it's social media, use apps that block those sites for a certain amount of time. The goal is to eliminate distractions so you can concentrate fully on the task at hand. 6. Create a routine. Habits are powerful. When you create a daily routine, it becomes easier to stay productive because your brain gets used to doing certain tasks at specific times. For example, if you set aside time every morning to work on important projects, over time, your brain will associate that time with focus and productivity. Try to establish a routine that works for you. Maybe you're more productive in the morning, or perhaps the afternoon is when you're most focused. Whatever time works best, use it to form a habit of working on your goals every day. Over time, this routine will help you overcome procrastination naturally. 7. Celebrate small wins. When you accomplish even the smallest of tasks, celebrate it. Every bit of progress counts. It's easy to only focus on big goals and feel like we're not doing enough, but those small steps are what lead to big achievements. Celebrating small wins keeps you motivated and reminds you that you're making progress. Whether it's finishing a part of a project, learning something new, or sticking to your schedule for the day, take a moment to feel proud of what you've done. This positive reinforcement will help you stay on track and beat procrastination. 8. Be kind to yourself. One of the biggest obstacles to overcoming procrastination is being too hard on yourself. When we procrastinate, it's easy to feel guilty or frustrated, but beating yourself up only makes things worse. Instead, practice self-compassion. Understand that everyone procrastinates sometimes, and it's okay to make mistakes. What's important is that you keep trying and don't give up. When you're kind to yourself, it's easier to stay motivated and keep pushing forward. 9. Stay focused on the bigger picture. Remember why you're doing what you're doing. Whether it's for your career, personal growth, or a big dream you want to achieve, keep your eyes on the bigger picture. When you feel like procrastinating, remind yourself of the long-term benefits of staying focused. Sometimes, it's helpful to visualize your success. Picture what it will feel like when you achieve your goals. Use that image to push through the moments when you're tempted to put things off. Staying connected to your why can give you the drive you need to keep going. Take action now. Procrastination is a challenge, but it's one you can overcome. By breaking tasks into small steps, setting clear goals, eliminating distractions, and being kind to yourself, you can unlock your productivity potential and start achieving your dreams. Remember, the key is to take action now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start where you are with what you have. The sooner you begin, the sooner you'll see progress. And the more progress you make, the more confident and motivated you'll become. You have the power to beat procrastination and unlock your full potential. Take that first step today and watch as your productivity and success grow. Keep going, you've got this.